Welcome back, viewers. I'm Chris. This is Lobo. You can find us on Twitter at Chris_Carson82 and Lobo_Medina1026. What are we going to be talking about today, Mark?
Binaries. We are going to be covering binaries. If you get approached by someone who wants you to join in your multi-level marketing, they're going to tell you about 3 different types of compensation plans and whatever their company's compensation plan is. Today we're going to cover binary. The other major 2 are unilevel and matrix. There's a 4th one, the stair stepper, but we're not going to focus on that one. If you want more information on it, there's a couple other YouTube videos about it. A lot of companies are shying away from it though, so we're going to focus on the main 3 binaries, unilevel and matrix.
And one thing I cannot focus on today is this YouTube video because that shirt is sticking out like crazy.
You know,
what is going on with that, man?
You know, if the caps had just pulled out.
Oh, did you lose a bet or something?
Don't want to talk about it, bro.
Recent Caps game?
Don't want to talk about it. This is a lovely shirt, alright?
Sure.
This is a lovely shirt. A gentleman named Zeus gave me this shirt. It's a fantastic shirt. It's been a great part of my wardrobe. Let's jump right into this. Let's do this. Alright. So the way a compensation plan / binary works is you have you and you have 2 legs.
Binary means 2, so you can only sponsor 2 people.
You are limited to 2, meaning you cannot sponsor a 3rd, 4th, horizontally, or as we would call it, front line. You can only sponsor 2 people on your front line. So the other 2 are going to do exactly the same, hopefully, and then so on and
this would be a perfect binary. Just each person sponsors 2, each person sponsors 2, 2, 2, 2, and so on, all the way down the line.
So let's talk about
until it looks like spider veins.
So let's talk about pros and cons of the binary. What you should be aware of. All right, let's talk about the pros because there are some pretty good pros about this compensation plan. There's a thing called spillover. Say you get into this business and you have 3 friends that want to join you. Obviously, you only have 2 slots. So one of your friends you can place underneath. Say
pretty much give them to the other person.
You can give them to your to your right leg or to your left leg. It's called spillover. So if one of your friends is struggling and you have another person, a 4th person that wants to join your business, you can give him another person. Other pros include it creates a synergy. Some companies say where it's a team effort to get as many people down line as possible. Constantly giving away. Good.
Well, since they can only place 2 people, you're obviously going to be approaching more than 2 people to bring into your business. So the synergy there is you're going to be giving away people and creating this more teamwork atmosphere.
Another thing is the payout a little bit. Once you get to a certain level of the compensation plan, the payout is pretty good. Let's talk about
usually a little bit higher than most companies because it's usually a higher startup fee, but usually the payouts are a lot higher in binary, so that'd be a pro.
Let's talk about some cons. Alright, so huge concern and a huge con that you might want to take a look at is say this is your business structure after a couple months. This leg obviously has been struggling. This leg has been doing very well. You are going to get paid in most companies on this leg. You do not get paid on this leg, which seems very unfair. It is.
So you only get paid on the weaker leg. Then.
You only get paid on the weaker leg. You still need this leg to qualify to get paid for this leg, but you're only going to get paid on this leg. So you need to have 2 equally strong legs, which is very hard to do unless you have, again, synergy, spillover.
But spillover can also be a con, right?
You can also spillover can be a con. Say you have this gentleman right here, and you give him 2 people. Those 2 people come in and they obviously do very well in the company. There is no incentive for this guy to do much because of this concept called spillover, because he's going to say, hey, I've already had my 2 slots filled by other people and those 2 people are going to do it for me. So it breeds down the line very quickly in some situations a laziness factor. People that will sit back and become what we call check collectors.
Yep.
It can be spillover being a great thing because say this guy is struggling and you need him, if you get more and more friends, you can start filling in his slots for him. All right, you can place however. It doesn't matter if he's on your first level. It doesn't matter if he's on your 50th level. You can help people out with this compensation plan. But that again can be a bad thing, because then people can kind of just sit back and be like, well, everybody upline has to help me out because I'm downline of them. So
and I'm not doing anything, so they're going to have to do something. So it
And
kind of breeds laziness a little bit.
it does definitely, in some situations, has created laziness. The biggest con that we would see with this compensation plan is, again, it's not fair to get paid on a third of your efforts. Because if you think about it, you're getting into the multi-level marketing business because of this concept called leverage. Because you're now leveraged, however, 16 on this side and we'll say 5 on this side, so 21 to 1, you're getting leveraged. But you're not getting paid on the 21, you're getting paid on the 6. Alright? The reason why we got into network marketing, the reason why we love network marketing, is this concept of building wealth through leverage.
Right.
And when that leverage is threatened by certain compensation plans, that's something that we don't accept. So, again, this compensation plan can work great for some people. For others, it's not exactly their style. Do your due diligence. If someone's approaching you and saying that they have a binary, there's a lot of good pros, and there's a couple of pretty bad cons to it.
Major cons, yeah.
So that's our 2 cents on the compensation plan. It's very simple to explain to people. That's a huge con, or is a huge pro. It's very simple to tell people, hey, this is how to strategize and build your business.
2. Very, very simple there, but
Very straightforward. There's no the other thing is it's unlimited downline. All right, with Matrix and some unilevels, you'll find that you don't get paid downline to a certain point, but it is very restrictive frontline. So horizontally, you're restricted to those 2. So thanks for watching, guys. This is a quick snippet on binaries. Again, if you do get approached, network marketing is a great way to create income. Be sure to do your due diligence on the compensation plan, and if it works for you, and if it doesn't.
Please subscribe, check us out, comment what you'd like to see next. We're going to be doing the other ones very shortly. We got the Facebook and the YouTube, obviously this is YouTube. Facebook and Instagram and our Twitters are linked into the About Me section, so give us a follow and we'll give you a follow back.
Remember, create winners,
not whiners.
Thanks, guys.